So here's me responding to a Muslim who has trouble with the fact that Osama Bin Laden is dead. And don't worry, I will be respectful, as always. Well, I think always, unless I'm drunk. But I'm not drunk now. Well, not drunk enough, so I'm being respectful.
So Osama Bin Laden is dead.
Yep, dead as a fucking doornail. Or as the Sicilian mafia would say, sleeping with the fucking fishes.
Or so they want us to believe, even though there's no proof or evidence.
Not being very scientific, but I am assuming you are a believer. And I'm an atheist, so your kind of evidence doesn't count with me. But what kind of evidence would you want then, huh? You want his head presented on a plate on worldwide television? Now, excuse me, but I am an atheist, and I don't think that is being respectful for the dead. So, do you have any respect for the dead?
And I wonder, how did they know it was him? I don't think Osama Bin Laden carries ID around with him, so how did they know it was him?
How did they know it was him? Osama Bin Laden's father had about 50 or 60 kids. That is a lot of DNA for the CIA to gather, and they had 9.5 to 10 years time to gather it. Get the fucking point? Don't underestimate the intelligence agencies. SEAL Team 6 were sure not using explosive bullets, but even if they blew half of his skull off during the action they did in Pakistan, they would sure have enough face left from Osama Bin Laden's dead body to make a software facial recognition. That's not so difficult to imagine, is it?
America hired and supported Osama Bin Laden to fight against the Russians.
So blame it on Americans? That's too fucking easy. Perhaps you should ask the question first, why was Osama Bin Laden in Afghanistan? Was Osama Bin Laden in Afghanistan because he wanted to fight the Russians? Or was he in Afghanistan because he got supported by the Americans? Bullshit! The United States of America had nothing to do with his decision to be in Afghanistan. The only reason Osama Bin Laden was in Afghanistan because he, in his mind, already had the terrorist intent to kill people in the name of faith.
Then America blamed Osama Bin Laden for a bunch of crap he didn't do.
Stuff he didn't do, like what? Ejaculating on his wife's burqa? Or are you talking about something more serious that he didn't do?
Then America supposedly killed him.
Supposedly? So you want your wet dream to be still alive?
Isn't it a little bit strange how America always supports and puts into power their enemies?
So now we are mixing religion with politics. That is one old fucking story. And not unique to Islam. Ask any fucking politician.
And let's assume for a minute that this guy they killed is actually Osama Bin Laden. Okay, this is really bad news for those neoconservative Christians in the United States.
Neoconservative Christians in the United States. Thank God I'm a European atheist then.
Who are looking for a common enemy to hate. Who are they going to hate now?
Oh, I do not think that neoconservative Christians in the United States were specifically hating Osama Bin Laden. I think they were hating Islam.
And since when is it okay to just go kill somebody without giving them a trial?
This mark from you alone was the reason why I made this video. How is it okay to kill somebody without a trial? Are you even listening to what you are fucking saying, you son of a bitch? 9/11? How many people died there? Without a trial? I could now use insulting words like sand nigger and stuff like that, but I won't, because I'm better than that. I'm better than you. but you are getting awfully very close.
First they said that Osama bin Laden was armed and shooting back at them. Then the story changed, and they said he wasn't armed, and he was just resisting arrest and they had to kill him. They didn't have a choice. Then the story changed again, and now they say that he wasn't armed and he wasn't resisting arrest, but he had weapons in the same room with him.
I don't give a fucking shit about your complot theories that he may still be alive. Osama Bin Laden dead, Osama Bin Laden alive. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. You claim Osama Bin Laden is a righteous Islam fighter. I say he is a murdering son of a bitch who killed thousands of innocent people, including Muslims. I do not tend to refer to simple, meaningless insults, but if you are a supporter of Osama Bin Laden, then you are a fucking